Coming into spring ball, can you talk a little bit about what you guys as a group are looking to accomplish from a fullback unit perspective, and what goals have you established even for yourself?
Yeah, definitely. We really just wanted to pick off where the seniors left off, Cade and Cato, what they left off on. We just all want to increase our production in a different way. Each of us were kind of different. I'm bigger, Ann's kind of faster, and Tyson's kind of in the middle. But one thing I wanted to do is kind of become more of a better blocker, because Cade and Cato really had that role last year, and they did a great job. And now that they're gone, we kind of need somebody to step up and play that role. So I'm trying to become a better blocker, especially during spring ball.
Great. And again, going back to the size factor, if you will, strength and conditioning is a major part of what you guys do in the winter. Can you talk a little bit about where you are in terms of weight?
Yeah. So after the bowl game, I think I was around somewhere in the upper, maybe not upper, but the middle 270s.
Wow.
So now I've been trying to see how I like it, maybe at like 250. So right now I'm at 261. During spring, I kind of want to see how it feels, maybe at 255 or 250, or just play around with weights during spring.
Great. Well, if you stay at 270, you may be playing offensive guard starting the season.
I don't know about that one.
So, but here you go. You have Coach Mike Beatty has moved to, coaching the O-line now, and Coach Powers has taken over the B-back group. Can you talk a little bit about the difference in style? I know it's a little early, but a difference in style when it comes to Coach Powers versus Beatty?
Yeah, really, Coach Powers has done a really good job of trying to learn as much as he can from Coach Beatty. Coach Beatty and Coach Powers still today, they have meetings just talking about different footworks, techniques for B-backs, everything he needs to know. And of course, it's a little bit different having Coach Powers come from, an administrative role now to a coach, but he's doing a really good job of just making sure that, the older guys and the younger guys know what they're doing. And even if he might not know something, he'll ask us, and then, we'll tell him, and then just stuff like that. But he's doing a really good job of helping us out.
Okay, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Jakobi, it's funny because when Charles asked you about weight, you get this big smile on your face. What do you guys, think about carrying weight? Because, you were very successful last year. Why would you want to tinker with that?
Yeah, I'm trying to, get a little bit more, I don't know, maybe explosiveness, a little speed. I just kind of want to see what it feels like, maybe to play at 255, just for spring. I'm really comfortable at playing at, around 260. I've been playing around that way really since freshman year. So, I'm pretty comfortable, but just to see how it feels at 255, if I move a little bit faster, lighter, just to try it out.
But so if it doesn't work out, then you'll put the extra pounds on.
Yeah, getting back up to 260 is not a really hard task for me, so I'm not too worried I wouldn't be too worried about it.
What do you do to put on the weight, by the way?
Coach Hughes always tells us to eat, so we have a lot of nutrition here. It's pretty easy to gain the weight back on. Good weight.
What do you like? What do you like eating?
Where can we start? Barbecue is always one of my favorites. I think barbecue is. St. Louis has pretty good barbecue, so I say that.
Sure. So tell me about being out there today. How did the workout go? What's it like being out there for the first time?
Oh, it's a really fun time getting back to play football, which what we all love to do, and then especially being you have you have leadership roles before but being kind of the senior leader in your position group and taking charge, it's a little bit different than what I'm kind of used to, but just being able to get back there on the field, see all the young guys who may not have to play or who have not gotten to play a lot, get those reps, it's really good to see, and then just building off the stuff that I need to work on and then continue to get better.
What do you like about spring ball?
Really, it's kind of getting able to see everybody play. In the summer, you have the freshmen and they might not all get to play, but now it's spring ball, it's everybody gets a shot. Everybody gets their opportunity to play. And kind of when you are you're separated with your position group, you don't get to see those guys play, but now you get to see the guys play, make plays, it's always fun to see. So getting to see those guys play is really good.
On that question, what have you seen different from the freshmen and sophomores? Do they show up a little more enthusiasm and purpose?
I mean, they all came out. They're ready to play. I think they're all excited. We've been in the position meeting rooms. They're excited. They know their plays. Some of them probably better than me. They can read defenses. So, they're really excited to be out there, and it's just good to see.
And then what's it like being out there without 24 seniors and friends who are, moved on?
Yeah, it's kind of scary that, they're done for. The guys you grew up with, been playing football with for 3 years, they're about to graduate and be in the Army, and just, it's kind of just scary to see that, I'm soon to be there. But, I'm glad for them. And now it's time that you guys who you've been playing prep school with ball since freshman year, we're the guys now. So we have to take control. It's just it's cool to see.
Do you find spring ball as a time that you have to reestablish a new identity as a team?
No, I think it's really just, getting back to the basics of what we do, building those basics up, especially for the younger guys who might not, have the reps that we older guys got. Really just keep on expanding upon those reps and then keep on rebuilding and, just stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Jakobi, hi, Ken Kreitzer, SAL Radio. Maybe just when you thought back to last season, a lot of pluses, a couple of disappointments along the way. Were the things that you learned things that you wanted to improve on this year?
Definitely. Last year, it was really eye-opening. I learned some things that I really needed to do in order to take my games to the next level and ultimately help the team. Kind of what I talked about with blocking, looking back on the film, there's some, key blocks that I could have made that, possibly could have made a difference in the game. And that's just something that I don't want that to happen again. And kind of why I want to experiment with weight. There's some explosive runs that I think I left out on the field that, again, could make big plays for the team. So there's definitely some things that I learned last season that I want to get better at.
And as you said, going out for spring practice, a lot of your friends as seniors are no longer with the team, heading off towards graduation. What is it like just to be a leader on the team and know you've got to show younger players a way to play?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like it's a different sort of feeling. Last year, I kind of relied a little bit too much on Cade and Cato to take the reins and make sure that, we all were squared away. But now that, the time's here, it's time for me to do that. It's definitely a different feeling, something I have to get used to, especially as spring ball continues and the season continues. So something I got to get used to.
As key as a V-back or fullback, how is it watching a new offensive line start to come together?
Well, now that Coach Vitti, not now that Coach Vitti, but Coach Vitti is doing a really good job of teaching them and making sure, it's back to the basics and getting their footwork down and different techniques like that. But they're really doing a really good job of coming together and learning really fast the plays and the different techniques.
How's it for you finishing up your junior year here at West Point, and you got summer training coming up and senior year approaching? How's all of that? How do you see all that?
Oh, it's crazy to think about. I've been here for almost prep school 4 years, and my time's almost coming to an end. So it's crazy to think about.
Hey, you're always smiling, and you look like you really enjoy playing football and being a cadet here at West Point. Is that the way you look at it?
Yeah, I think every day here it is a blessing. There has been some good days and there's bad days, but that's everywhere. And I think God gave me this opportunity, and I'm really just blessed for it. So I just try to take it day by day.
Good to see you.